Brothers and sisters in Al-Islam, Jannah is not something which is theoretical. Jannah is not something which will be created once all of creation passes away. Jannah exists now. It exists this very second that we are speaking. Even when the people of Jannah, after their hisab, after they have been judged, and they are driven to paradise, they will find the doors of paradise closed. They will find the doors of paradise closed. And they will look around and they will say, who will open the door for us? They will go from prophet to prophet. Say, intercede on our behalf. Ask your Lord to open the doors of Jannah for us. And they will go from prophet to prophet, but all of them will say, this is not my responsibility. Until it comes to the beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, when he will say, this is for me. And he will bow down in prostration to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, calling upon Him and praising His name. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the chance to ask to open the door of paradise, and then it will be opened. In order to honor the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the key to Jannah lies in following the teachings of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But imagine this, brothers and sisters, the people of paradise who've been guaranteed paradise, they've passed the hisab, they've passed the accounting, the reckoning, yet they will find the doors of paradise closed. But whereas the people of the hellfire, when they are driven to hellfire, they will not find the same fate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Zumar, وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ زُمَرًا. And those who disbelieve, they will be driven in crowds to the hellfire. حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا. And when they come to the gates of hellfire, فُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا. The doors of the hellfire will be open for them. وَقَالَ لَهُمْ خَزَنَتُهَا. And the keepers of the hellfire will say, didn't a messenger from you come to you and recite unto you the verses of your Lord? But then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions those who have taqwa of Allah. وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ زُمَرًا. And as for those who had taqwa of their Lord, those people who are conscious of their Lord, they will be driven into paradise in crowds, zumar. حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا. Until when they come to the gates of paradise, وَفُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا. And then the gates of paradise will be open. Notice the difference here. When Allah spoke about the people of the hellfire, He didn't mention the wow. حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا فُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا. Allah said regards to the people of hellfire, when they go to the gates of hellfire, it will be opened. When it comes to the people of paradise, حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا وَفُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا. When they come to paradise, and then the doors of paradise will be open. To indicate this delay. To indicate that when the people of paradise go to paradise, the doors aren't going to be open immediately. Someone might ask, what's the wisdom behind this? What is the wisdom behind the fact that the people of paradise, the doors are going to be opened in a late fashion? Imagine going through that scene. You've passed through the hisab, the most terrifying thing that every believer fears. Not knowing whether he will be successful or not. He's passed all of that. Imagine the happiness, the surur, the delight, knowing that he will be from the people of paradise. And then he comes to the gates of paradise in anticipation, hoping, yearning to see the rewards of Allah and to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But then he will find, subhanallah, the doors of paradise closed. And this is not in order to punish. Allah will not punish His servant in this way. But Allah wants him to yearn for paradise more. Allah wants him to anticipate it more, to recognize the significance of Jannah. Imagine for all of our lives we work for Jannah, desiring it, wanting to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then the door is closed. The door is closed for us. But then our yearning for it grows. It develops. Our yearning increases. our love for Jannah increases. Our desire to meet Allah increases even more. And then we realize the nobility of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that he will be the one that opens the door for us.